Hi friends, this is Sanjeev Thakur with you. I am from a very lower middle class background. I am a supply and chain management professional. I started my career in 1993 when I finished my graduation from LNMU Darbhanga. Thereafter, consistently, I am serving my duties somewhere. During my career, I got opportunity to serve more than 12 prominent organizations across India or Gulf countries abroad as well. Mr. Bipin Jha, who is a very graceful person, has given me an opportunity to express my opinions about the cultural and the language diversity between India and Arabic world. Arabic, a language that has passed the test of time, remains one of the oldest and most unique languages in the world. According to ethnologue, almost 600 million people speak the language. Most native English speakers consider it a language with a foreign alphabet and unrecognizable speech patterns. However, that take Arabic at BSU know it as a beautiful flowing language that offers a glimpse into the past. It's an amazing language to learn. It's beautiful when spoken and written. I promise you will feel a sense of extreme accomplishment when you start to understand. Arabic world has a vibrant history and is once again becoming a player on the world stage. Learning the Arabic language will help you better understand this ex- exciting culture. I think that Arabic is unique in that it's not restricted to only a certain part of the world. Because of its religious connection, it transcends international borders. Personally, I love the Arabic language, the culture, the history, the art. For me, learning Arabic is practical. I intend to work in Middle East and Northern Africa, so knowing Arabic is necessary. But for the everyday student, learning Arabic could just be a fun. Great way to fulfill those pesky language requirements. The written language is absolutely gorgeous. English calligraphy looks beautiful, but it has nothing on Arabic calligraphy. Despite the beauty of the script, Arabic remains one of the hardest languages for English speakers to learn. It can seem easy at first, but it can get a little tricky the further you go into it. I like everything about Arabic, the way the letters are written, the flow of the spoken language, and the fact it has grammar rules that actually work. It's true that as you learn more about a language, you ultimately gain a better understanding of the culture and surrounds it, and we can all benefit from a little more understanding. Arab versus Indians. The differences between Arab and Indian peoples are many. The majority of Arab people live in Middle East, Western Asia, and North Africa, while the majority of Indian people live in India, which is located in South Asia. The languages spoken by each group come from dissimilar, unrelated language families, and their religious traditions and social custom differ significantly. Religion. Most Indian people follows one of the four major world religious and religions and that were formed in India: Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism. Hinduism, born out of Brahmanism, is believed to be the oldest religion. Having formed 5,000 years ago, it has the greatest following, with 80% of the population of Indian being adherents, and is the third largest world religion. Though Buddhism and Sikhism are third and fifth, respectively, of the four. Jainism has the least followers. However, over 4 million people in India and its diaspora are adherents. Other major minority religions include Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. In the Arab world, however, Islam is predominant and many countries have Islam as the official religion. In some nations, Islamic law known as Sharia fully or partially guides the legal system. Islamic traditions and customs permeate the daily lives of many Arab people from greetings to work hours. Social norms and diet, certainly these vastly different religions, Islam and Hinduism, inform the point of view and lifestyle of their devotees as well as that of the general population in the Middle East and Maghreb and India respectively due to their pervasive impact. Language. The dominant language of India is Hindi. However, India has 22 official languages and more than 200 with a significant 10,000 plus numbers of speakers. Some of the better known languages of India are Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Urdu, Gujarati, Kannada, Punjabi, Maithili, and Bhojpuri, etc. There are several dialects of Hindi and Indo-Aryan languages. Like many of the languages spoken in India, the Hindi language is written in the Devanagari script alphabet. Arabic is a Semitic language in the Afro-Asiatic language family, and the most spoken language is in countries with a majority Arab population. It is the sole official language in several of the countries in North Africa and Southwest Asia that make up the Regional Organization League of Arab States and a co-national league in the other. Most Arab people in the Middle East, North Africa, and in the diaspora speak Arabic. There are several majority dialects of the language in addition to MSA, Modern Standard Arabic, and Classical Arabic, the language of the Quran. The language is closely tied to Islam, and prayers as well as greetings are carried out in the Arabic language. Arabic is written in Arabic script. About the food, the diets of Indian and Arab peoples have been largely determined by that is locally available. However, taste preferences and religious food restrictions have an impact. Vegetarianism is popular in India, although some Indian people eat meat, herbs, spices, millet, beans, and vegetable oils are included frequently in Indian cuisine. Curry, nutmeg, cinnamon, cumin, ginger, and similar seasoning are particularly popular. In Arabic cuisine, nuts, the herbs, mint, and thymes, rice, milk products such as yogurt, butter, and cream, lamb, chicken, olive oil, and grains are ex- extensively used. Hot drinks are popular such as coffee and tea. Arabic followers of the Islam adhere to Islamic dietary laws which govern food hygiene in addition to strictly prohibiting the consumption of intoxicants, blood, and pork. Holidays. Consuming food on or abstaining from eating, fasting play a significant part of the holiday celebration of Arab and Indian people. The two major Islamic holidays celebrated by many Arab are Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha. However, there are several more, including the most known in the West, Ramadan. Ramadan calls for a month of fasting, after which Eid al-Fitr takes place, during which adherents pray and give charity. Eid al-Adha takes place after Hajj. The pilgrimage to the Muslim holy lands, Makkah, during this holiday, Muslims pray, sacrifice an animal, and feast with family and friends. A portion of also set aside to feed the needy. Charity being an aspect of this holiday as well. Many Indian people celebrate Hindu holiday which many occur during even of the 12 month of the year. The holiday include Holi, Mahashivratri, Ramanami, Krishna Janmashtami, Raksha Bandhan, Kumbh Mela, Ganesh Chaturthi, Dashara, Navratri and Diwali. They celebrate seasons and the birthday and di- di- devotees and victories of various deities, as well as promote fertility, familiar, familial bonds, and rejuvenation. The two rejuvenation The two major holidays are Holi and Diwali. Holi, the spring festival of colors, takes place in February, March, 3 to 16 days, while Diwali takes place in September, October, is known as the festival of lights. During Hindu celebrations, dancing, bathing, fasting, feasting, and praying take place. Most Arab peoples resides in the Middle East and North Africa, while the majority of Indian peoples lives in South Asia in India. The majority of Indian peoples practice Hinduism, while the majority of Arab practice Islam. Arabic, Arabic, the predominant language in the Arab world, is an Afro-Asiatic Semitic language, while Hindi and many of the Indian minority languages are part of the Indo-Aryan language family. How similar are Arabic and Sanskrit structurally? Not even close. For just example, classical Arabic, classical Arabic, which I am assuming would be the version you would use, since it would occupy a similar place in Arabic speaking culture to Sanskrit in Indian culture, puts the verb at the beginning of the sentence, and in Sanskrit it typically at the end. While you can vary the word order a bit structurally in Sanskrit, I doubt making them all look like Arabic sentence would work. Maybe someone who is more familiar with Sanskrit than I am could correct me here. Classical Arabic doesn't use a copula in the present. Sanskrit, I am pretty sure, does. The definite article plays a huge role in Arabic grammar. Sanskrit doesn't even have one. These just are a few things that occur to me off the top of my head, but I am guessing in almost every dimensions of grammar you can think of, the two languages aren't similar as always. That's all. It was my opinion about the language diversity, language and cultural diversity. What was the point I got from Mr. Bipin Jha. Thank you so much. Bye. Namaskar. Maassalam.